Hello, my name is Christopher Lin, and I'm part of Group 5 in ME208, the Tuesday 9 a.m. discussion. I'll demonstrate the board and also show that it works. As you can see, the number 15 is shaped out on the board with LEDs, and also then the song playing is by the Beastie Boys, You Gotta Fight for Your Right to Party. The board setup is a little confusing because we have resistors instead of grounded going to the LEDs, but without them we couldn't get that to work, and also this is the only way we could do it without the board being even more covered in wires, because I believe that I tried it with just a bunch of wires, and also I would need about let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. Just a bunch of more grounded wires, and also a lot of stuff we moved around where it would be too crowded. Here is the code. In the code here we have the notes defined what the frequency is. We have the number next to it because that's just where it sits on the shelf when you're like actually reading music, and this is what the note would be called if you're like playing on a piano. In the down here we have the integer melody, which just sets which notes will be in the melody. If it's a 0, then this means a rest, and so if it's one of these like G4, A4, then it's going to play that frequency that we set up here. In note duration, 8 stands for a eighth note, 4 stands for a quarter note, and also then 2 stands for a half note. So this just sets a note duration for how long each note is going to play. In the setup, we have the button value set for A0. Also then we have the digital pin 8 set for the speaker. And also we have all these down here are going to be LEDs. First 5 are going to be number 5, and also then the last 4 are going to be number 1. The number 1 on the LED, and also the number 5 on the for the LEDs. And then in the loop we have set that if the button is pushed, essentially it's going to start reading all this. In the beginning of the loop, it states that if no is equal to 0, no is equal to 0. If no is less than 25, then it's going to add 1, essentially playing 25 notes. And also then right here we have the note duration set to 1,000 divided by the note duration. So essentially it's just taking the integer that we had up top, also then taking 1,000 divided by that. So the song will play in the span of 1,000. I'm not entirely sure about that, but it works. For the tone, we have 8, which is the speaker pin. We have the melody, and also, so this is the frequency, which will play all the frequencies that we had up top. So then this is the note duration, which will just play each note for those durations. It says here that in this if statement, if the note is an even number, as in if it's 0, 2, 4, on and on, then it's going to turn on the number 5 and also turn off the number 1 for the LEDs. And also then in this else statement, we have it that ignore the comments on the side. This is probably just copy and pasted to make it quicker, but the number 5 is going to be turned off, and also number 1 is going to be turned on. So the red will be turned off, and also then the yellow will be turned on. Also then we have down here, we just have it so that the lights will turn off, and also the speaker will stop once the 25 notes have gone on, so it doesn't just keep playing for the forever eternity or until this thing is going to have power. Okay, well, that is all for the showcase. I may have questions about, I may have to come in and also talk about what happened with the board, but it works, and I think that is what matters. Hopefully my thing doesn't explode or just frizzle out. All right, thank you. Take care.